Hello and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Robin Finney. I'm your Oracle, Intuitive, and Authenticity Experience Guide. And every Wednesday I come live to you to bring you a message. I've been thinking a lot about trust and actually posted a separate post this morning about it and just what we go through when we're up against something. It's like that thrill of standing on the edge, and it's like you can see what's out there, or you can envision what's out there. But then there's like that trust factor and like actually taking that step forward. And that's a lot of what this is. So I've been doing this for about a year now, where I'm on with the live Wisdom Wednesdays at least. And that's really what I want to instill in you, is that the messages that come forth and just learning more and more that it's all about trusting who you are and trusting that the messages that come up are speaking to you, whether directly or on a deeper soul level. Sometimes we receive a message and it may not resonate with where we are, but then we sit with it and then it will begin to reveal itself more and more. So that's where we're at today. I'm going to pull today. I'm actually using an app on my phone, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but today I'm pulling from the Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle. And I've pulled from this one before in the past, but it's been a while. So you know the drill if you watch this. Today we're going to pull 3 cards. So I invite you to tune in, take a deep breath, and then choose a number, 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your message for today. And the messages will really just be supportive of where you are right now and where you're headed. We're coming to the end of the month, about to step into a new month. So really thinking about endings and beginnings and continuations as well, and like what you want to take from October, carry into November, and so forth. Okay, so for my number ones out there, number twos, I'm pulling them all up front. Okay, so for my number ones, warrior woman. How do you answer your deepest calling? You are here for a reason. You're being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have toward answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid. I was born to do this." But the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then, as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. And the Work Your Light inquiry for you to reflect on is, have you answered your deepest calling? So for my number ones out there, the warrior woman is your message for today and for this time period. And I really, as I talked about at the beginning, think about like standing on the edge and what it is that you're like, you can see the vision, you can see the path forward, and it's like, oh, or maybe you can't, but you just know like what that first step is. What would it be like to just take that first step and then trust, and then take the next step and then trust, and keep doing it, and draw in all the courage that you can. So that is for my number ones today. All right, for my number twos, a little hard to see, but get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pulled this card, you are likely an empath or a highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are two types of people: those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well-being is replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high-frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting to Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded, and one of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature, put your hands on a tree, your palms are extensions of your heart chakra, or walk barefoot on the earth. And the work your light action is to do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. So for my number twos out there, your message is get grounded. And I invite you to reflect on that and reflect on how you pull energy in. Do you pull it in from other people? Do you collect energy by replenishing and being on your own? Is it a combination of both? And then I invite you to really take some time to connect in nature. We're still very much in a virtual world and will continue to be. So make sure you're replenishing in that way. I like to, in between Zoom calls, I like to go outside and stand barefoot in the grass for a few minutes just to replenish and ground myself and release any energy from technology and other people. So find what works for you and find ways to get grounded. And finally, for my number threes, your message today is Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. And the work your light inquiry for you to work on and reflect on after: how are you being called to step up and lead? And how can you be the leader you wish you had? So for my number threes, your message today is Priestess. And I really invite you to look at where can you step into being a leader. And if there's something you've been wanting to do, or you're wanting to launch like a group program, or take people on a retreat or a trip, or bring people on to support you in your work, maybe hiring an assistant or somebody else to contribute, this is your message for today, reminding you that yes, this is the time. It's time for you to step up and lead and be that leader. So those are our messages for today for Wisdom Wednesday. I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comments. Let me know how these messages resonate with you. And I invite you to really take some time to reflect this week so that you can see how these messages are working with where you are in your life. And if you are wanting something a little deeper, then you can book a deep clarity session with me, which is a one-on-one 90-minute session where we'll really go a lot deeper and support in you in getting clarity on an area of life important to you. So Thank you for tuning into Wisdom Wednesday. Again, my name is Robin Finney, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day.